All right, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning. We're gonna prep some Dungeons and Dragons. We're gonna prep some Curse of Strahd. That's what we're gonna prep. Feeling so much better today. Had oral surgery Friday morning. Didn't take well to the anesthetic and the painkillers afterwards. Completely disoriented. Still ran my game yesterday morning. Probably shouldn't have. I think it turned out okay. It's kind of a blur looking back on it. Spent the rest of the day trying to rest up, playing some Final Fantasy 16 with the wife. Finished Tears of the Kingdom with my kid, and was absolutely beautiful ending to the game. Um, I had reached a point where I just couldn't go on anymore, and I knew I had hit all the well, I thought I had hit all the main quest stuff, and fortunately I had, so I got the good ending for the game. But now it is going to be put up on the digital shelf for a while because I am done solving puzzles and shrines and all that bullshit. But man, what a journey! What a great game! Super duper fun. Um, and Final Fantasy 16, I feel like I worked really, really hard, and only now am just now getting to the actual game. No spoilers, but it kind of has that vibe to it. Aw, thank you, Scottrick. They were talking about you with praise and adoration in the Thursday Curse of Strahd game. Um, so thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, so Nightfall. They are currently in Castle Ravenloft. They have just sat down to dinner with Strahd. I am assuming that I played up how menacing and dangerous dinner was because they had a 3.5 hour session, and the majority of the session was spent being afraid of dinner. So there was like role playing, and there was planning, and there was recuperating, and there was kind of catching their breath. Now, admittedly, they've been through one stressful situation after another, after another, after another. So they kind of had the vibe of people that have finally checked into their hotel, but they're so exhausted from the travel that they just sort of laid around the hotel. They all took baths, they all got, ready for dinner. They met a couple of NPCs. Overall, though, it was like, I was like, man, they're really stalling on this. So, next session of Nightfall, we start up with the dinner. They're at the table. Dinner is going to happen. I got some really insidious plans for dinner. It's happening on the night of the feast of St. Andrew. So yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. So what's going on with Daybreak? All right, so Daybreak left off looking at their map because they don't know exactly what they want to do, but they do know that they don't want to be in Valakai anymore. So they left and traveled with the Vistani, and the Vistani are headed to Krezk, and they have decided that they are going to go back. They are going to go back and do Yester Hill. Holy shit! So they met with Jenny Greenteeth. Jenny Greenteeth basically became the DM NPC quest giver, the party patron, as it were, in a sandbox game. I cannot tell you how valuable it is to get yourself a good NPC patron as a player. If you're a player in a sandbox game, go and find yourself, especially Jenny Greenteeth, because she's mostly good alignment, right? She's like mostly good aligned. Of all the people in Barovia, she's probably the most good aligned. So she's like telling them like, "Hey, here's where the Fanes are. That'll break his power. You should help the Mardikovs because they're good people." And now they have like a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Whereas before it was a lot of like drifting around, unsure of what to do. So we've already run Yesterhill for Nightfall, so I feel pretty confident about the Yesterhill content because I'll just be running it again. So I don't think we need to go and prep it too much. We do need to make sure that the Yesterhill content is loaded in. So let's see. Is our Yesterhill? It is not. All right. So we're going to go to compendiums, scenes, And we're going to find Yester Hill, and we're going to import that bad boy right now. Well, once it gets loaded up. All right. So other than having like a scabby hole inside my mouth, a hole inside a hole, it's like a paradox. I'm feeling pretty good today. Um, there's like a little bit of pain because like my mouth is like someone stole our tooth, but like it's not like the constant pain I was in from the toothache, and it's certainly not the raw ass pain from like post surgery that I was dealing with Friday and Saturday. So it feels kind of nice. I feel like lighter today somehow. Like I don't know, at least one tooth lighter for sure. But pain wise, I feel like much better. Anyways, let's see. Yester Hill. Here we go. So we'll go ahead and import that. And I believe Yester Hill should be good to go. We'll also go ahead and grab. We have some forest maps already, so that's good. I think we need to grab these custom locales. So I'll go ahead and import those. Just so that we have a few extra road maps and travel maps, because they're going to be doing a lot of travel. And we might want to check on their random encounters table, since they're going to be doing a lot of traveling. So let's open up that. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Alright, the master doc for daybreak encounters. Travel plans, Stone Grinder to Valakai. Alright, so the new travel plans are, I believe, Jenny's hut to, I'm assuming they want to go to the winery. And then from winery, they want to go to Yester Hill. Pretty sure that's their plans. All right. If that is the case, nice. Will says, Scotric best Thylean god. That's fair. We got to put like a insert, like a Scotric insert item into the campaign. Something that just gives you an inspiration like once a day or something like that. What item, weapon, armor, trinket, what would best represent you in the world of Thylea, Scotric? Let me know so that we can add it to the campaign. Let's see. Um, hmm. So we go to the test world, and then we're going to go to overworld map. And let's chart a course, a journey, as it were. Okay, so they're over here at Jenny's hut. Alright, and they're going to go 6 miles through the woods. Well, hold on. Let's start over. Alright, they're going to go, looks like 4 miles through the woods. So we'll do that first. Let's see, 4 miles through woods. Alright, then they're going to go 3, 6, 11, and looks like 17 miles, 18 miles to the vineyard. Alright, so then from the vineyard, winery, whatever, to Yester Hill, they're looking at 9 miles of forest, essentially. Alright, so let's get our 5e travel calculator. And this is the one I've been using lately. It's Lazy Calculator. Let's see. Okay. So according to the calculator, traveling at a speed of 30 feet through 4 miles of forest at a slow pace is going to take 2 hours. So we got to roll for 2 encounters. Forest is a 15 or higher. All right, no encounters. All right, so then 18 miles by road. 18 miles by road at a normal pace is going to take 0.7. So 0.7 of 8 is what, like 5? That sounds right. So let's do 5 encounters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these have to be I believe 17 or higher. Oh, sorry, 18 or higher. Okay. All right, no encounters on the road. Oh, things are really turning around for them. Why were the encounters just kicking in Nightfall's butthole when they first started the campaign? Jesus Christ. All right, so 5x, no encounters. This is great. All right, so now they have to go through the forest, which is 9 miles. So they're going to move slow. That is 4 hours of travel. So we got to roll 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so they have 1 encounter when they enter the forest. So 4x, 1 encounter. All right, so normally I would go off of the encounter chart, but I really want them to have to fight these spiders, these like timber maw spiders, and I did force a timber maw spider encounter to the other group when they went to Yester Hill, so I am going to replace this blood rose with I'm going to go ahead and replace the blood rose with the timber maws. So we could probably get that encounter set up right away. Let's see. Timber trap. There we go. Timber trap arachnids. Beautiful. All right. This is in the test world though, so we want to go back to this world. There we go. And let's see. Forest of Horror. Sounds fun. Let's see. How's this looking for a fight with some spiders? Perfecto. Alright. So let's see. We'll grab some timber trap arachnids. I believe I had 3 attack them. So that is what we'll do here. And perfect. Alright. Go ahead and hide those cuties for later. Alright. Then I guess I really don't need to roll any more encounters because they rolled great. Alright, so let's close that down. And let's see. Actually, let me grab those travel plans because I can just use them in my main notes today. Alright, so this is Daybreak, July 2nd. There we go. Okay, so with that settled, we are done with all of this Daybreak stuff. All this happens without them, because sandbox game. They did all the Ginny Green Tea stuff. Fantastic. And that's it. So, on our to-do list, something that we have not done yet, something that we have, a bottle of kombucha that refills when it can be used again. Oh, okay. That sounds good. Alright, let me add that to my mythic stuff real quick. Okay. So let's see. Going back here to player maps, we have imported some custom locales. We've imported some forest for them to explore, and we do have Yester Hill queued up. All right. I think all that's pretty good. So then, yeah, it's time to prep Krezk. Krezk has been on my to-do list for a while. I did everything except the map work on Krezk already. So let us see if we already have Krezk in here or if we have to go and grab it. All right. I've already done the Abbey, so that's taken care of. So this is just the Krezk stuff. So let me find it in my notes. All right. Area, Village of Krezk. We need general goods. We need a Monster Hunter Guild. And we have a Clockwork and Firearms, excuse me, vendor. And let me boot up the adventure itself. Let's see. D&D Beyond. Curse of Strahd. All right. And we'll go to Krezk. Now, we have made some modifications based on community content that makes Krezk a heck of a lot more exciting, and that's cool. All right. So, Village of Krezk. Road Junction. S1. All right, we got the gates of Krezk. And again, this is for the test world. So, at the gates of Krezk, there are 2 archers and 4 guards. All right. That seems pretty straight. So, let's go ahead and add those. Let's see. Krezk. Hey, did I get rid of all these guys? Oh, that sucks. All right, hold on. Let's go to Actor, Compendium. And I guess I'll create a folder. We'll call it Krezk. Yeah, I think I went through actually, and I bundled all this shit up, and it's on the Google Drive for Patreon. If you want any of the custom monsters I made for this, over like 300 monsters or something. All right, so Krezk Guard and Krezk Sharpshooter. Okay, so there's 2 sharpshooters. There we go, and then there are 4 guards. So, like so. Great. Alright. If the character is asked to be let inside, otherwise, one of the guards fetches Burgomaster Dimitri. Alright. There's Burgomaster Dimitri. He won't be there right away. Oh, Dimitri, buddy, you can't be, you can't be showing everyone that you're a wolf. Foundry updates. Just the fucking best. Alright, so let me go in and I had to install a mod to fix an update because that's what having an Android phone, I meant to say that's what having Foundry is like sometimes. So let me go to Momo's token changer and make his default his human form. Cool. Let's try again. I really need to get into the habit of dropping everyone onto a scene invisibly is another thing. But, you know, we'll get there. Alright, so him invisible. Alright, he says, if you want to get into my town, you've got to do some quests. And then he will have quests for them to do, like going down and hunting the white wolf, or bringing them a shitload of wine. Let's see. Inside the village of Krezk, which would be area... let's see, gates. We got the south here. Cool. Would we just have random citizens splayed around the map? I guess so. I feel like this would be a lot of theater of the mind, though. Because it's not like we walk around Valakai map by map, you know what I'm saying? Then we got Krezk South. So they have another gate. Alright. Where's the Krezk South gate? Pool and Shrine. Where the fuck you keeping that pool and shrine at? The pool at the north end of the village. Oh, are there different gates? No. Where the fuck is this at? Where's the pool at? Hold on. Let me look at this again. I don't see a pool at all. I see a big bonfire. What about here? Hmm. All right, let me scroll up and look at the actual map. Okay, there's a pool at S4 up here to the north. Okay, so... Oh, there's a lot of Krezk maps. Womp womp. Okay, so, yeah. All right. So then we got Central, looks great. So many. Why do we have all this? So many buildings. That's cool. Then we've got. I understand that this is really good for some groups. Some groups actually start their campaign in Krezk instead of the village of Barovia because they want to be like further away from uh, like Strahd and that action or whatever. They kind of want to ease into that depression, so they kind of start here where it's like rugged frontier mountain town kind of thing. I could definitely see that working in a higher magic version of Curse of Strahd, right? Because the werewolves are really raw werewolves are pretty shitty. And if you have silver or magic items, you're going to be able to handle those a lot better, I think, than you're going to be able to handle vampire spawn. So, like, starting in Krezk does have a lot of benefits. But I don't know. I'm never doing Curse of Strahd again, so I'm already kind of committed. But when I was getting ready to run the campaign, I did listen to some videos and read some posts about why starting in Krezk was a good idea, and I can't fault them on it. It's not a terrible idea. It's not a terrible idea. All right, so let's keep walking through town. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all these amazing fucking maps for Krezk, but that's cool. So then we've got the north end of town. Here we go. North end of town. All right. What else we got? Hey, it's that pool. There we go. All right. So, anything fucky happening at the pool? Yeah, Butler Luck, I kind of came to that same decision. I was like, yeah, nah, I think that Krezk is the perfect, like, oh, Valakai's been destroyed, but we still need a town? I think that's the natural progression. The village of Barovia is falling apart. You don't want to stay there. It's in the shadow of the castle, and the village is falling apart. Fuck that shit. So you leave for Valakai, and you're like, oh, finally, we got a good place to stay. It's like the Three Little Pigs. And you're like, we're going to be safe here in Valakai. Then Valakai implodes, and you're like, shit, I guess we're going to go further west, and then you end up in Krezk. Krezk has this strong, at least in the fan fiction, this strong, like, werewolf population, and these werewolves are like, fuck you, Strahd, kind of thing. And so it kind of gives them, like, a bit of an edge here. To be like, yeah, we're far enough away from Strahd, we got our own factions, we got our own shit we're dealing with, and then I'm adding to it that they have a guild of monster hunters, and they're good with like artifice and stuff like that. So like these guys, you don't want to fuck with them. But they basically stay off Strahd's radar, so like they're doing okay for now. For now. All right. Let's see. Scroll down. And what do we got? Pool and the shrine. All right. So under gray skies, this pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, is its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo with arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced. The pool is fed by an underground spring and was blessed long ago by St. Markovia. Its waters defy corruption, and anyone who drinks from it for the first time gains the benefits of a lesser restoration spell. The statue depicts the Morning Lord, and he is reaching towards the east, which is the dawn. Locals refer to the statue in the gazebo as the Shrine of the White Sun, though they have no idea why their ancestors named it so. If you have a Fortune of Ravenloft card here, you got to destroy the gazebo to get it. I love it. Winding road, the switchback road that hugs the cliff, blah, 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 head up to the Abbey. So there really isn't a lot of raw prep. Alexa, stop the timer. There's really no reason to go up and do this. Okay. there any special events that I need to know about? It's all Abby shit. I thought, like, you could jump in the fucking spring or something. Hmm. Like, isn't, like, Sergei's ghost here or some shit? Alright, hold on. This encounter occurs if... Oh, okay. This encounter occurs if the characters bring Irenia to Krezk. Irenia hears a gentle voice calling to her. It leads her to the edge of the blessed pool. Check. As Irenia reaches the pool, she wants to jump in. If she does, she disappears forever and apparently goes to fucking heaven. And then Strahd is very upset. And then he destroys Krezk. So that's probably not good. I have heard people handle this pool many different ways. Yeah, Butler Log, you just summed up everything that I said. Yeah, so I don't really want her to disappear. She's a very important DM NPC for me in both of my games. She's really allowing me to kind of like, socially engineer and manipulate the party um, under the guise of a goofball jester ripoff. So what other things have I heard about the pool? I have heard that the pool is used to power up the Sunblade. I like that. I like that a lot. I have heard that if you let Irenia go into the pool, she gains all of the memories of all of her previous incarnations, aka she just becomes a fucking badass. Like everything everywhere all at once, or the one, like multiverse theory kind of thing, like all Irenias at once, basically. So she gets like character levels in a bunch of different classes, and then she can kick all kinds of ass and whatnot. I sort of like that one a lot. I doubt anyone would let her jump into the pool, but I have heard that people let this happen. So yeah. So a couple things that we're gonna need for this, if we go that route. I think the pool should have two functions. The first one should be restoring the Sunblade. The second one should be Irenia goes into the pool and gets stronger. That's what I think we should do. When she comes out, she's basically just a fucking encyclopedia of Strahd facts with a bunch of cool new abilities. We do need the ghost of Sergei. So let's see if we've got any Sergei miniatures or art anywhere. No. Alright, we must search the internet. So Curse of Strahd, Sergei art. Let's see. What do you got for us? We need a handsome boy. That sort of looks like Strahd. Yeesh. Man, whoa, babyface bitch. Alright, that's a little bit better. Let's see. That's a little more Bishonen. That's kind of what we're going for. Ooh, pouty. Pouty. Let's see. A little too old-fashioned. Potato head. Sorry, if any of you guys out there look like these arts and I'm making fun of them, I'm sorry. Let's see. Oof, a little too girly. A little too girly. Nah, he looks great. I don't know. I think our best one so far. Oh, wait. Okay. I kind of like that because he's not really that handsome, but like he still got the girl that Strahd couldn't get. I almost feel like that makes it worse. Do you know what I mean? Like Strahd's like so upset that he couldn't get the girl, and then his brother did. I don't know. I don't know. In the book, he is described as being kind of clean-shaven babyface, so this bearded guy isn't probably going to work. A lot of people think that Strahd's pretty handsome as is, so I don't really feel like Sergei needs to be that much more handsome than Strahd. Because, I mean, Strahd ain't looking bad. Let's see. What if we just found handsome Strahd and we just use that? It could work. Alright, let's see. Somebody messaging me? Uh-oh. You have sexy Sergei art? Amazing. Thank you, Scottrick. It's perfect. All right. So we'll put stupid, sexy Sergey. All right. Okay. So let me wake up my Daybreak server so I don't get disconnected. Okay. So we need a Sergey. Sergey doesn't need to have any real stats, because him a ghost. So we could probably just get away with having a ghost. So I'll grab ghost, and we want the Curse of Strahd ghost. Laszlo Ulrich's ghost. I'll go with that one. Alright. And this would be Sergey. What was Sergey's last name? Hold on. Curse of Strahd. Sergey. Last name? Sergey von Zarovich. Oh yeah, that makes sense, because he's his fucking brother. Alright. You never know, because, you know, the way they do surnames in Barovia is very confusing, for me, at least. Let's see. For his prototype token, Ghost is good enough. Wonderful. Alright, let's go in here, and... do we want to have a spooked out version of this guy? Probably. Alright. Okay. And then we're going to go to, let's see, actors. I guess he's an NPC ally. Sure. And we'll go and we'll grab Stupid Sexy Sergey. Cool. But then, let's see. Oh, yeah, yeah. So everybody out there who's, you know, like AI is unethical and terrible, I do want to confess that I did download the Photoshop beta that has the AI tools built into it, and I do plan to dig into them over the summer. So I might do a stream on it if it's a useful thing. Like maybe you find like some cool art, but it's not like big enough, or there's not like enough detail in it. These tools can like extend the canvas and like build extra stuff around it. So I am kind of curious to see what sort of functionality we can get out of them. All right, so let's see. There we go. So this will be Sergey's token if he was alive. Let's see. Switch this to details. Date. There we go. And Curse of Strahd, Sergey living. Okay. And then, of course, we got to make Sergey not living. So we will go here. We will do image, adjustment, desaturate. We'll pump the contrast a little. We'll make a new layer. We'll go ahead and put some spooky ghost colors in. He feels like a blue Jedi ghost kind of guy, so we'll go with some blues. There we go. We're going to go to filter. We're going to render out some clouds. And then we're going to dirty up those clouds a little bit. There we go. Then we're going to go over here and apply those. And then we will make him somewhat opaque. There we go. And we'll save it out. And this will be Sergey living, and this will be Sergey ghost. Wonderful. Man, that is a great Sergey picture. Thank you. Let's go in here and grab Sergey's ghost. And just in case, who knows what'll fucking happen, we'll grab Sergey living. Alright. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And update. Update. There we go. And we'll go in here we'll go to NPC allies, and we will grab Stupid Sexy Sergey. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so now that we got Sergey taken care of, we'll just throw him in the pool just for fun. There we go. And we got to throw him into the Actors Compendium before we forget. Where you at, Sergey? There we go. Alright, so now we gotta ask ourselves, what would constitute a strong-ass Irenia, and do we want to build strong-ass Irenia in advance, or do we just want to make up some fun shit when it happens? Good questions all around. She's kind of developing differently for each of the games, so I don't know what the best thing to add for her would be, essentially. I almost feel like just making a powered up Irenia is our best move, and then we just sort of figure it out from there. Like, she would bring over her best qualities that she doesn't already have. So a lot of people are like, make her a paladin. That would be cool. And I guess it would be cool. I don't know. So we're going to do Irenia Kalyana powered up. Alright. So, what can we do for her? Let's see. She has nimble. Almost every incarnation of her I've given healer to. So maybe we should do that. Let's see. Maybe I should just take this Irenia and bring it in so I have another one to build off of. That seems pretty good. So we'll just export their Irenia. We'll go back over here. And we'll create an actor. We'll make it an NPC. Call it put it in. Alright. And then we're going to import. Alright. This. Okay. So you might have noticed that this art right here for that Irenia, that is from my classic groups Irenia. I don't know if she needs different art though. I feel like different art might be kind of cool, but I'm also feeling kind of lazy and like, you know, you got the art, people are used to it, like why change it kind of thing. Alright, so we're going to add healer. And then triggered ability, tactical treats already there. Nimble's already there. Let's see. Equipment, that's, you know, dependent on whatever. Alright, so really they weren't missing too much. So go over here, take the healer feat. Kind of want to add healer to my items tab, which I can't believe it's not there already. So let's go with, what, class features? Yeah, sure. Unlock. Yeah, sure. Alright. Feels weird that I didn't just already have this on there. Whatever. I gotta go through one of these days and just fucking fill this up with abilities. Alright. I had an Irena Paladin player in my game when a player joined late. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so what we're going to do to simulate that is we're going to have an action here, and we're going to call it, we're going to put Lights Champion. That sounds pretty like I'm important kind of thing. Alright, we're going to put Champion Smite. There you go. While you have more than 50% of your hit points, your max hit points, when you have 50%, more than 50% of your max hit points, yeah, that makes sense, okay, comma, you deal 1d8 additional radiant damage with all weapon attacks. When you have over 50% of your max hit points. Alright. When you have over 50% of your max. Yeah. I can also just say when not bloodied. Yeah. You deal 1d8 additional radiant damage with all weapon attacks. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Further, any weapon you are wielding counts as a magical weapon for overcoming damage resistance of evil creatures. There we go. That's pretty cool. That's a good way to kind of sum up Smite without needing it to be a straight up champion. So this is going to be utility, and it's just simply going to add 1d8 radiant damage. This feels like a boon you could easily give to anybody in Curse of Strahd. Maybe everybody who completes the Argon Vosthalt quest could get this as a boon. Ooh, that'd be fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? That'd be really cool. I like that idea a lot. Alright, so let's go with Magic, Holy, and I don't know. None of these kind of like sum up Champion Smite, but I'll just go ahead and grab this. Alright, cool. Let's see, we'll boost her hit dice. So we'll do 10d8, and then her con we could pump up to like, I don't know, 13. Doesn't necessarily 14. So 10d8 plus 20. Alright, so what would her new HP be? Hey, get this shit out of my face. Ah, I don't need an armor calculation. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Alright, 77. Lucky number. Alright, so we'll pump Constitution up to, we'll say 15. We'll pump Strength to a 13. Dex can stay at a 15. Wisdom is still a 6. I feel like gaining access to her other lives would probably increase her wisdom. So we'll put her wisdom up to like 13 at that point. A significant boost. And I guess we'll make intelligence 12 now because her smarter. Alright, there we go. So she gets this Champion Smite. She gets better hit points, better stats. Oh, let's give her Lay on Hands. There we go. Lay on Hands, the Paladin feature. Alright. Let's see. Your Blessed Touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. With that pool, you can restore a number of hit points equal to your Paladin level plus times 15. Or times 5. Jesus Christ. That's really good. Alright, as an action, you can touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature up to the maximum amount remaining in your pool. Alternatively, you can spend 5 hit points in your pool to cure the target of one disease and neutralize one poison affecting it. You can cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of Lay on Hands, expending hit points separately for each one, has no effect on undead and constructs. Alright, so for her purposes, since she doesn't have class levels, we will just say 25. Which is still phenomenal in a campaign with no magic. But by the time they get here, they're going to need the fucking help anyways. Alright, that sounds good. Let's see. What is the best way to track how much Lay on Hands she has? Let's see. Limited uses. 25 of 25 per long rest. Alright, we also only play with long rests at sanctuaries, so 25 points of Lay on Hands doesn't go as far as you think, because you can only get a long rest at a sanctuary. Alright, so we'll go to core data, we'll go to icons, we'll go to magic, holy, and we got some hands here, laying down them fucking hands. Alright, so that works just fine. Close. Alright, So then to use it, we would just spam it, and then it would go away, and then we type it in, it goes back. All right, cool. All right, I think that's enough for powered up Irenia. So we'll go ahead and add her to the compendium. And let's see. Actors. There we go. All right, so Irenia Koliana powered up. Bloop. All right, got about 20 minutes until we got to stop the stream and go run the game. So let's see, what other stuff did we need for Krezk? Let's go ahead and open up the fan shit for Krezk. Let's see, Cursor Strahd shopping document. That's important, of course. And then let us see. Reddit, Cursor Strahd, Reloaded, compilation thread. Hopefully they didn't unpublish this. I know that the Cursor Strahd Reddit community was really upset about like the third-party shit going away, but that's no excuse to take away all my free resources. I'm still very upset that they felt like that was an okay thing to do. How dare they? How dare they? All right, let's see. Switch accounts. All right. So, on Cursor Strahd Reloaded, escorting Irenia, fleeing Valakai, sanctifying the Sun Sword. Once they discover the fragmented hint of the Sun Sword, they are summoned by the spirit of Sergei von Zarovich to bring it to the pool in Krezk. By the way, my classic group, ooh, that would be good too. Yeah, good point on the, fuck, why do I keep closing the, compendium? Alright, so Irenia powered up, she would get, oh, she already has history. Maybe religion, just give her all the knowledge skills. There we go. I don't think there's, oh, maybe Arcana? There we go. And nature. Alright. Cool. Alright, so yeah, my classic group, they did get the sword. I think they are heading to Krezk next Saturday. Pretty sure that's what they're doing. Let's see. Worth 1,000 words, art of Village of Krezk, areas of Krezk, hunt for White Claw. Alright. So let's see. White Claw. I'm pretty sure we made White Claw's lair. I want to say we did. Fuck. I know we did the werewolf stuff. Did we do White Claw's stuff? I know we made the... Shit. I'm trying to remember. What did we call it? It was months ago at this point. Okay. Let me look through the scenes compendium. I'm pretty sure we did this because we made a map just for this. Okay. Maybe it was like Crystal Caves. Yeah. Alright, so we have these crystal caves. Did we use these? Let's see. We got the entrance. We got the actual crystal caves. Yes! Alright, so the White Claw Wolf is actually in here already. So, are the crystal caves already set up appropriately? Let's find out. I don't know how to find out. I guess I could drag it in down here. Will it allow me to have 2 copies of it? Let's see. Yes. So that's already been set up and uploaded. Alright. So we probably need a note to ourselves that White Claw is in... Alright, so let's see. Krezk. White Claw is located in Crystal Cave Maps. Search Compendium. Okay. So that's taken care of. Alright, sweet. What else? I think that's it. Now we just got to go back and add the... Yeah, we just got to add the shopping, and then we're good to go. Alright. So let's go to Encounters. Yeah. Have you thought about running some space type campaigns? I have. I had a cool idea to run a Voltron game in this thing here called Dark Matter. It's a it's 5th edition D&D set in outer space. The problem with that is that I really kind of hate 5th edition D&D now, especially like the higher level stuff and like the magic. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I'd have to find a good system, I think. And before anybody says Starfinder, I played Starfinder and I really didn't enjoy Starfinder. I know that they're revising the rules for Starfinder. If Starfinder revised plays more like Pathfinder 2e, then yeah, I would consider running a space adventure. I thought about running a Star Wars adventure, but as sort of a general test, I ran a Star Wars adventure for my Mythic Odyssey group, and most of the adventure was me being well actually about Star Wars lore. So I was like, well, I don't really want to do that. Yeah. Well, you were in that Star Wars campaign. Star Wars, yeah, Star Wars is great. But I just don't like being well actually nonstop, throughout like every session. If I did run a Star Wars game, it would probably be set in a like obscure time period in an obscure part of the galaxy. If I bothered to do a Star Wars game at all. But yeah, I don't know. It's yeah. I think I'd be more inclined to just make my own space setting, which sounds kind of crazy to do. So I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to. I had a Voltron kind of inspired game that I wanted to run where you would get like these kaijus, and so some dungeons you would be like yourself, but some dungeons you would actually have to run in your kaiju. Like it'd be like a kaiju-sized dungeon against kaiju-sized monsters kind of thing. Um, and then of course there'd be like super space kaijus, and you'd have to combine your fucking robots together to make like a big robot. I thought about it. I don't know. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Yeah. So Krezk shopping, it just says nothing. Okay, that's good. That's the kind of notes that I need. So we're going to go to our actual notes, and we'll go down to the Krezk section. Let's see. Yeah. What? Where are you going? Take me to the Krezk. I want Krezk stuff. All right. So we've got 3 shops we need to do for Krezk. And we've got maybe 15 minutes to do them. Okay. So those shops are a general goods shop, a monster hunters guild, and a clockwork and firearms. Alright, so I have a mod called item piles. So what I do to make an item pile is I would go and drop an actor into the scene. So I'm going to create an actor, they're going to be an NPC, and I'm going to call it Krezk. And we're going to put sundries and I need a good general store name. Let's see. Random D&D store name generator. All right. Give me a name for this. All right. We're going to call it Daydream Sundries. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so Daydream Sundries. Then we're gonna go to. Let me see if I can remember how to fucking do this. Is it configure? Yeah. And then we go over and we enable it, and we go to other settings, and we make them a merchant. There we go. We got to give them merchant art. So we will go to Curse of Strahd, actor assets. We'll go to humanoids, merchants. We'll grab this guy and keep zero quantities is good. Show item quantity visible, sure. Purchase only. Nah, we'll let this guy buy and sell. That's fine. Hide new items. No. Hide items at zero cost. Nah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So we'll hide zero quantity items. Buy and sell price modifiers. Alright, so you can sell to them really low. We'll put like 30%. There we go. And update. Alright, so Krezk sundries should now be made. Let's see. Let me go to configure again. There we go. Grab this. Okay. And then this would be just a general ass store. So we'll go to here. We'll go to items, SRD, and trade goods. And we'll just start dropping random shit on there. So like cloves and cinnamon, flour. I doubt they have any fucking ginger. Let's see. Wheat, silk. Damn. All right, and then what else would they have in general? Apparatus of the crab. All right, so they have backpacks. Barrels, ball bearings. Oh my god. Can I just say that they have basically all the shit that you would normally have? This is tedious as fuck. Filling up a goddamn vendor like this. Let's see, blankets. All right. Ooh, Book of Lore. That sounds good. No, wait. Let's see. Oh, for sure they're gonna sell one pair of boots of the Winterlands for sure. Let's see. Brewer supplies. Yeah, bucket. You gotta buy a bucket. All right. Clear for supplies. Candle. Carpenter tools. Why not? Cartographer's tools. And let's see, some chain. Gotta have that chalk. A chest set, of course. Chest. Climbing kit, no doubt. Clubs. Wow, we're gonna be here for the rest of our fucking lives. All right. Crossbow bolts, no shortage there. A case, crowbar. Oh man. I have regrets. We're only in like the D's. Let's see, darts. Dice set. Disguise kit? Yeah. Drum? Of course. Dulcimer? Nah, too fancy. Let's see, what else? Exotic saddle, Eyes of Charming, feather tokens, feed for your animal, of course. Figurines of wondrous power. Ooh, we should make him sell like a silver raven also. Nice. Fine clothes, fishing tackle. Yeah. Some flails. Let's see. Gotta have them flask. Would they have holy water? Maybe. They traded from the abbot. Okay. Flute. And let's see. Gotta sell some glaives. What else? Grappling hook. Great club. Sounds good. Great axes. Yeah. I'm literally just throwing random shit in here now. Let's see. Half plate armor. Yeah, do it. A hammer. Hand crossbows. Oh yeah. Hand axes. Healer's kits for sure. Um, heavy crossbow. Herbalism kit. Rope. Let's see. Maybe him has +1 hide armor. Sounds good. Hooded lantern. Horn. Doubt he has an hourglass. Let's see. Ink. Ink. Iron pot. Oh, yeah, gotta have that. Some javelins. Jeweler's tools. A fucking jug. A 10-foot ladder. Let's see. Lamp. Leather armor out the wazoo. Leatherworking tools. Light crossbow. A lock. Longbow. Let's see. Imaginary longsword. Got it. Loot. And definitely no magnifying glass. None of them sweet manuals. Mason's tools. Map or scroll case. Merchant scales. Shrug. Mess kit. Military saddle. Go for it. We're in the M's, folks. We're getting there. Net. Yeah. Let's see. Oil flask. Just an orb. No big deal. Alright. Painting supplies. Paper. Parchment. Let's see. Perfume. Unlikely. Period of health. A pike. Yeah, a pike sounds good. A pitcher. Oof, gotta have that. Pitons. And let's see. Oh no! I think I just crashed it. Ah, fuck! I think I tried to drag Peton into trade goods and killed my stuff. Let's see. How unfortunate for everything to crash so close to the end. I just wanted to build some shops, Foundry. Why do you get so upset with me for building fucking stores? Oh my god. It's only 13 minutes till the game. I'm just gonna call it. I gotta, like, reboot all my shit because, it's broken. So I guess we still need to finish the shops for Krezk. If I don't finish them off stream, that'll be what we do on Thursday's prep. I'm doing some prep tonight for Mythic Odyssey. We're going to be working on the Isle of Gold, which is a fan-made side adventure for Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. I have almost all of it made, but I am going to kind of review the content and make some tweaks to it and whatnot. So that'll be happening tonight around 7 p.m. And then I will be prepping Outlaws of Alcastar Monday night. And Tuesday night, we'll have Pathfinder Abomination Vaults. Wednesday, we're going to play some more Dragon's Dogma with the goal of finishing by the end of July. Excuse me. Thursday, Curse of Strahd Nightfall. Friday, we'll do a vodcast about something. Saturday morning, we got Red Handed Doom. It's not going to be the final session. We added one more session to it. I don't know. We're very close, though. And then Sunday, we'll be back here. So hope everybody has a good Sunday, and I'll see you next time.